Hello and welcome to
Yo, slot car shenanigans.
there you go with me and my dynamic black and white buddy.
How you
Pete
going?
Brown.
I see you already leveled up then.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to you. Why are you black and white, Pete?
Why? Because I haven't defeated the boss man yet. I haven't got the fastest lap. That's why.
And Joe would always be black and white, wouldn't he?
Bobby.
Probably.
Aha. Right, sound. I've got it here so I can see the comments.
Yeah.
Because the comments aren't in the side panel that we can see here. But there's tons of activity going on the page. We seem to have frozen as well.
Are we? I don't think
on the
so.
main screen there.
I'm watching it on my YouTube here. It's fine.
Why am I turning my laptop? The camera's here.
Yeah. Why are you frozen?
Don't know.
Just refresh your browser.
Should pay the broadband bill, really, shouldn't I?
Yeah, I think so. All
So,
right.
how you been, my man? You keeping well?
Are you leveled up yet? Oh,
No.
there you are.
Hey, I've done it. Get in there.
Get in there.
Level 1.
Yes.
Cool.
So, what's up, man? How you been?
All right, not too bad, mate. Not too bad. You know, just what we've been up to this week. It's been a busy week. So done the Wired Wednesday last night. That was cool. Cracked on with a couple of projects. Got the launch out of the UK winter slot car market. We
Right.
need to think about getting that right first time. So got that out. That was way cool to just like, you know you're having fun down there, but when you see the video and reminisce, you just see it all come together. So that was cool. So it was that. Loads of dramas with public transport as usual, bane of my life. Kill me now. But got over that. And here we are. 2
Nice.
weeks, didn't it? Go quick, didn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, 2 weeks ago. Yeah, it's been a pretty busy week.
Yeah.
Busy couple weeks. That's good.
Well, it was
That's
sad
good.
times last week, last session, because you were on the cusp of having your cards. So you were sort of like thinking about that and stuff. So that was, but from the last 2 weeks, from what we've been chatting, it sounds like your month off has gone on a Burton. You're busier than ever. So tell me, what's been going on? What are you up to, Rahul? Let us know.
Well, I know, it's been busy because I make it busy for myself, I guess. But yeah, I've been on the other channel, been doing an advent calendar of my own, so that's been really busy. And I have a whole bunch of stuff going on there. And for some reason, because it's end of the year and there's like a lot of stuff happening with the print shop and everything else, it's just been busy in terms of like getting mock-ups done, getting approvals done and stuff like that. So yeah, it's just been a busy time at the moment. Yeah.
Do you do Christmas jumpers?
No, we could. I mean, we do everything, so not a big deal.
If you want a Christmas jumper, Scalextric do one.
Yeah, they do one every year. Or is it the same one that they release every year when it rolls around? I don't know.
First one I've seen.
Really? I saw one last year. They did have one last year too.
Did you?
I just don't remember if it's the same design that they bring back every year or not. That's something that we should look into. There you go.
I'll see if they're doing a sale in January on them.
Yeah.
Clearance. I get one in for next year. I've always been like that though. Like football shirts. I never really, like, everyone would rush out when I was in the army. England's new shirt is out. Right, got to get it. It's like that. I'm like, no. So I would like get last year's strip because, to be honest with you, you weren't like the oldest guy in the oldest T-shirt down the match.
Right.
Even with last year's shirt on, you was relatively up to date. You just say, oh, I spilt stuff on it at breakfast. I had to put this on, didn't I?
Yeah.
But to be honest with you, if you could still see by the time kickoff happened, then you haven't been drinking enough.
There you go. Yeah, exactly.
A lot of good times. Lee slot cars, you know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
I'm throwing you under the bus with me.
Yeah,
So,
we have quite a few
should we
people
say
in the
hello to
chat. You want to say hi?
Yeah.
Should we say hi? There we go. All right. You go first?
Start with us. Go for it, mate. Take a couple.
All right. There's GST Racing. Hello, one and all. Hello to you, sir. And then we have Harry from Latvia. Hey, Harry and Nico are doing a live stream soon. We have to watch that back.
Tomorrow. No, it's tomorrow. Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow. Nice.
Yeah. Save the date.
Oida Boy says he'll watch us tomorrow. So we'll catch you later, Oida.
Oida.
Oh, God. You've been hanging out with Joe too much.
I just leveled up. What are you on about? I'm celebrating.
Joe did that to me yesterday on Discord. He kept putting his mic really close, and I was like, "Can you stop that? Because it gives me the creeps." Bo, hello from Germany. Thank you for being here. And then there's Joe. He is the man himself, the man, the myth, the legend. That's Joe. He's on here. Thanks for being here.
John Ball. Hey, Janu, you're right. Janu's in.
Janu's in the house. Daz Hall says he'll watch it back tomorrow.
Cool.
Andy and Ruben are here. Thank you, Andy. I'm pretty sure Ruben is not around. But if he is, cover your ears, Ruben. No, just kidding.
Nah, he'll be well in bed now. Andy's a good dad.
Yeah. Richie is here. Thank you for being here, Richie.
Hey, Rich, how you doing? How am it?
And Pat Slots in the house. Hey, guys, I made it. Raul reminded me. I didn't intend to remind you. I was thinking about you, buddy. That's all. Cool. So, how's everything going, Pete? What are we talking about today?
So we got different bits and bobs on. We're just having a natter and stuff on different startup matters. We just threw it into the inner circle of trust. So there, what should we chat about? Let's do a chat show. And also, we'll be having a look at the awards nomination progress after we've had a natter and stuff. We'll just get through, just see what people think of a few questions and that. Just get some conversation going, really. Hang out. What else to do on a Thursday night every couple of weeks? Shenanigans.
Exactly. Nothing but shenanigans. All right, so let's go into... So we put up... we put this up to your inner circle of trust, which I'm a part of as well. And that, for those who don't know, Pete runs a vibrant members community. If you're not a member on Pete's Track Fans TV community, then you're missing out, because those guys are a load of laughs. And of late, there's been some really cool videos and imagery that has been floating around. So if you're missing out on that, then I can't say anything, but you should be on there. So Pete, how did it become a member of yours?
You go to my channel and you see a little join button next to the icon, Track Fans icon, and you press that, and there's a video that will explain all about it and what you get and how it works and what you want to do. So for as little as £3 a month, you're in. You get a weekly Wired on Wednesday live stream where we build stuff, cover stuff. You get access to the WhatsApp group, which is on fire. If you leave it for 2 days, you're coming back to 700 messages easily. There's 24 members so far, which is excellent. Thank you ever so much, everyone, for supporting the channel. Only 16 of you guys are in the WhatsApp chat. So if anyone isn't and they want to be, email me. My email address will come up when we talk about the awards a bit later. But we'll get you in. But no, thank you for that nice shoe in there, Rahul. Appreciate that. And thank you more so to all the members. Legends.
100%.
We get stuff done.
Look, Jennifer's in the house. Hey, Jen, how are you? Thank you for being here. And thank you. Could you put your husband in check for me, please? Thank you very much. I appreciate it. In fact, I'm going to make Jen a moderator on our chat.
Okay.
There you go. All right. Yeah, so here we go. The Fireside chat is a bunch of questions that were brought in by the members. So the first one is it time for Scalextric to upgrade its track and maybe offer some of the older track pieces from the past? I think one of the ones that was mentioned was the Goodwood chicane that I believe Scalextric had done in the past. So what are your thoughts on this, Pete?
I think I remember Slotar's video where he did the sort of comparison against the age of track and stuff. And I think from memory, he said that Scalextric Sports Digital, or the current Scalextric track, is 19 years old.
Right.
I think I remember that stat, which is by the by, because it still works perfectly fine. But it's just that development, maybe, like someone said there, the Goodwood chicane or some pinch bits, I don't know. But I don't know what you could come out with, maybe a humpback bridge even.
Hunchback or humpback, make up your mind.
Humpback bridge, we say.
There you go. I don't know. I know the certain things that I think Scalextric has that other brands don't have. Like, I love the intersections. I know that's controversial because many people don't like the intersections, but I love the crossroads. Yeah, I love them. And the reason for that is because it makes it look like a real world. And if you wanted to build a real world kind of track or have it like in a city-based setting, then it kind of fits. And I think that's cool because nobody else is doing it at 1/32nd scale. So I love that. Carrera doesn't have it. So that was kind of cool. But in terms of track evolution, it's very hard to change the molding process, right? When you've invested so much money in the molds and the molding process, to actually change that and change the manufacturing of it takes years of development, and it takes years to recover that investment as well. So developing new track, unless there was a need for a new track piece, I don't know if it's necessary. I mean, unless you're competing against somebody that's coming up and revolutionary.
Hilarious.
What?
Put Harry's comment on. It's the Quasimodo bridge from Scalextric, inspired by me.
There you go. Inspired by Pete. Yeah, there you go.
I love it. Hunchback of Northampton.
Yeah. I think you can easily make a chicane if you wanted to with the pieces you have. I don't know if you necessarily need separate pieces to make a chicane. I could be wrong. But once again, I don't have enough. Yeah. I don't have enough experience with Scalextric track recently. Like, I have it since I was a kid.
Yeah.
Right? I had the tab ones, the ones with the little button tabs that you had to lock in. The old school Scalextric stuff.
Nightmare. You break your fingers on them.
Yeah, but that's the track I used to have from Scalextric.
Yeah,
I do have a Scalextric track now that's more of a city layout, which is what I wanted to build it for. But outside of that, I'm not too sure what I would want from Scalextric, to be quite fair.
Or what about if they did like instead of giving you like a 2-lane track, they just give you all a single lane tracks, so that you make like your own bespoke rally circuit. Hang on a second.
Yeah, he's off, ladies and gentlemen. He's off. So that's exactly where I was gonna go with this. Before Pete introduced it, was like Ninko used to have their standalone single lane rally track. I would love to have the same thing from Scalextric, because they do a lot of rally cars anyway. So that would be cool. What are you doing? Oh, there you go. Oh, we have a new guest.
There you go. Say hello, Milo. This is the guy I have to keep running up and letting in and out.
There you go.
Every Wednesday. All right,
hey,
go
Milo.
on.
Yeah.
No animals were harmed in this process.
There you go. Yeah. So they like I don't know if there's anything else that you'd like to change, but you mess around with Scalextric more than I do, so you let me know.
Maybe some proper banked corners, like they do an R3 banked corner.
Yeah,
but it's good. It does the trick, but it's not like it's not like, a proper bank corner. Whose was the place that you used to go to in Canada, where it's got like the big long oval and each end of it's got a massively banked corner?
Is it in Canada?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Was it what's his face's Sunday slot cars.
Oh, okay. You're talking about Sundays. Oh, that's a
Look
Carrera
at his
bank
bank.
corners. I have a whole bunch of bank corners.
Yeah, I
And
need
their
to look
banks are
into
pretty
that.
severe. Yeah, you're right. They are severe, and they have 3 levels of them anyway, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Wait a second. I did see someone here. So Gary Kirby says this is his first time in the live chat
Mm.
and he's new to the community, and we want to wish you welcome. And
Yeah, welcome aboard.
yeah,
It's an acquired taste. Lee.
it is very quiet. Yeah.
You might want to break out the Wheat-A Win-A.
We do, we know. Oh, Joe's little light bulb just went off. Oh God. Anyway. Scale Auto did a good job with their new track, 100%.
Yes.
They're good, but once again, can't get it here, so I haven't seen it yet.
Is that digital?
It is digital. I think it runs the aux. I'm not too sure because I haven't seen it yet, so I couldn't tell you.
Although Scalextric are doing the software development.
Hey, HSF Racing, thank you for being here.
What's that called? Smart Laps? No, Smart. What's it called? Smart Race.
Smart Race.
Yeah.
Isn't Smart Race the Carrera one? But I believe, but Smart Race has gone to Scalextric as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're
nice.
launching it around January, I reckon.
Yeah. Smart Race is an amazing app. It's well done. Yeah. So definitely really cool. Yeah.
So, what we got here? Gonna
I don't
text
know.
people.
Joe is texting someone. Everyone else is just saying hi to everyone else. TNT Motorsport Complex is in the house. Thank you for being here. Hey, what's up, Mark? Lego Dan is here. Thanks for being here, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
All right. Should we go on to the next question?
Yes.
All right. The next thing. Is it feasible for manufacturers to have a generic type of digital that suits all brands? I think we've discussed this before.
We just touched on it, didn't we?
We did. We talked about the different digital systems and why. I would love to have a universal digital system, 100%.
Yeah, we went through it in a year.
Yeah. Is it feasible? I don't think so. That would mean all brands coming together to work together. And from what I've seen, the brands are pretty divisive in the way they work. And I don't think that happens. Oxygen system is port and play if you wanted to, but it is complex to get started. So I don't know about that either. And most club racing that I've seen is mostly analog. So the development to go digital isn't there yet, I don't think. I mean, you do have the big 24-hour races and stuff that are digital, and they look really cool, but I don't see digital becoming mainstream in any racing environment, club racing environment, anytime soon. And so much is invested in wood tracks, which does tend to take away from the need to develop a global, generic racing system, I believe. So there you go. That's my 2 cents.
What
on the
about
matter.
something like race coordinator that would work like a standalone software? Oh no, that's not going to control digital, is it? That's just a lap count
unless all chips become standardized.
I'll just go.
I think unless all chips become standardized, and that's the
That'll
whole
never
problem,
happen.
right?
It'll never happen because it's like Dave said on his video, and Maurizio is the first to say it. He's an engineer, so he builds things like an engineer. Like when I asked him about his white kit instructions, he says, when we do instructions, we write them as engineers and give them to someone to translate. Right. Whereas if you take Scalextric, they're going to go for ease of use because of their market. So you've got an engineer with high-tech NASA, SpaceX kind of kit versus the guy who literally turn it on and you're playing. So, yeah I don't think it'll be... They'll blow each other's minds.
Yeah, I think it would be...
Pay-per-view. Pay-per-view on the boardroom wall.
There you go. Yeah, so I think I don't think it's feasible because it would take a huge effort and a gargantuan effort to make it happen. I think the oxygen system, if it was developed to be a little bit more user friendly to begin with, and I'm saying this really from top of mind because I really haven't seen it in play yet. Like, I haven't played with it, so I wouldn't be able to tell you how easy it is to implement or not implement. So that's why I'm saying this. From what I've seen and from what I've read, it is complex in nature, and so it's not very easy to implement. So do I see a standardized system in the future? Not in the near future, I don't think. So those are that's my take on it. We'll see if the chat has anything to say. If you do, analog is universal already. Exactly, like Ad says is analog is universal already, right? So the need for digital isn't as great, I think.
Yeah,
I would love it to be, though. I would love it to be the fact that you have an immersive racing where you can pit and you can do a lot of like tire changes, weather changes, etc. is really cool, right? Yeah, but I don't see it happening because in the global racing leagues, it's all analog mostly, so that's why I see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Unless you're Disca, and then you're full on digital.
And I see digital happening, but once again, like in North America, I haven't seen a lot of digital racing at all. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Someone can come on and tell us that there's loads of digital and where it is, and we'll definitely share that. But I haven't noticed that much or any that happen.
Yeah, I mean, Electric Dreams is all analog.
Tell a lie. Jim Cunningham is on it. He's on it because he was telling me about it, that they do digital and they do analog.
Yeah, but lots of people do digital and analog in their own basements, and lots of people do digital in smaller club settings and stuff. 100%. There's a lot of like basement leagues that do digital racing.
It's not commonplace mainstream, you mean?
It's not mainstream where everyone preps for. When you prep for an analog race, you prep. Like we were at Electric Dreams, correct? Yeah. And there was 70 plus racers, 80, close to 80 racers, right?
Yeah.
I haven't seen a digital race that has 80 races in it yet. Have you?
No, but I do know that 2 rock stars just turned up.
Yeah, who are the rock stars?
The Wildman and Rob DeLeon.
Oh my God, it's Wildman. What's up, Wildman? And DeLeon, there you go. Thank you for being here.
Or was that last night?
He's supposed to be on tonight. Yeah, are you going on tonight, Wildman? Let us know.
Yeah, we had a pre-party for Wildman.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to the next question. What cars would you like to see released and by what manufacturer? Now, this is key. What cars would you like to see released and by what manufacturer? This is a very important question. Yes, Pete?
I would like to see, only because he asked for it last year and it's not happened yet, and Scalextric are the ones that can do this. I think we need a Wallace and Gromit car.
Wallace and Gromit?
Maurizio, you owe me. Yep. He said they've got plenty of Shaun of the Sheep in Italy, but they want a Wallace and the Gromit car.
All right. Well, thanks for coming.
Do you mean
out,
be
Pete.
Serious? Sorry.
Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
Anywhere.
What?
Yeah, that's it.
What does chat think? What cars do you want to see and by what manufacturer? Let us know. Let us know right away. I want to see a digital F40. And I want it from Carrera.
Talk about park your tanks on the lawn. Nice choice.
I do want to see a digital F40. I want to see a proper digital F40 done by Carrera because they can do that stuff real nice.
Oh, Harry, you're on it. You're on it, Harry. I was just in my mind thinking Street Hawk, but bikes and sidecars, yes, please. And Eric's Wildman's just said about John Wick, and I do believe I saw a press release somewhere recently saying that that's coming soon.
Gary Kirby, Revo Slot come up with a C8. Okay. Don't get me started on Reaver slot right now. But anyway, keep on going. Jennifer
Richard
says
Vintage.
Wallace and Gromit,
Yeah,
100%. Homer
yeah.
Simpson car, yes. With
Oh,
Crunch Fat. Yeah, there you go. And they'll put, and obviously Scaly would do that because they do the kind of stuff. Oh yeah, Richie has a Scalextric SEX version of the rally track plus 2 packs of extra on brown dirt colored tracks. Very cool. Yeah, I'd love to see a development of a proper single lane rally track made in plastic that you could adjust and change around if you needed.
yeah.
I'd love to see it 100%. If they could do that, I'm all in.
Two guys who've got a couple of good ones like that using the Scalextric single tracks is Aid Slot Car Shed and Rob Sale Slot Cars.
Yeah.
They've both got inner circuits within their track of this, so you can in there and you're in the rally circuit. Looks way cool.
Yeah, 100%. Here we go. 124 cars by Carrera. Only one form a year is not enough, in my opinion. Totally agree with you, Bo.
One form? What do you mean?
They only make one mold per year in a 124.
What, just
They
one
release one form. Like one form would be when you create a mold for a car, different car. They only create one new form for 124 every year.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
But
they release multiple cars, but they're just different liveries on an older form, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's drip feeding it out.
Yeah. Let's see.
Maybe they're going. Maybe Carrera going bust.
Adam's family car. That would be cool.
Oh, what?
Like
Adam's
family. Yes. Yeah. I'd love to see a 1 in 30-second dragster. You know, like they make the little Echo ones.
Oh yeah.
You know those little funny cars. Like I would like
the
to
little
see
pipes
one
out the back above the big wheel.
Something like that.
Yeah. Did you notice a lot of these cars are coming out that have been suggested are film and movie cars?
Yeah, I noticed it. And there's all Scalextric stuff, right? Like. Yeah.
They watch this show. Hi, Si. Hi, Marcus. They watch this show for ideas just like this.
Yeah, they do.
5%.
Yeah, Richie, 100%. I'd love to see more rally cars. Carrera used to do more rally cars. Now they don't. SCX is the only one that I know is currently doing rally cars in good speed and come out every year. So definitely. There you go. ID Buzz, just to complete the VW bus line. Yeah. I mean, Slot Hour would definitely jump on another VW bus since he's a collector now, you know.
Yeah.
What's up, Gary? How are you? Thanks for being here.
Hi, guys.
Didn't Carrera have those hot rod style cars? They had them in 143. They have these really cool 143 hot rods. But and I know back in the past they had hot rods that came out, but you can't get them anymore. Hey, watch out, man! You eat chews like that, you're gonna become a zombie. We've proved that already, so be careful there. I know Harry's got a whole bunch of them. Did you see Harry receive his Chewies package? I don't call it a Mike Name Racing package. It was a Chewies package he received. There you go.
I'm putting them over there. I shouldn't eat sugar on screen.
Yeah, Harry's doing a great job with his track, by the way, too. I've been watching that.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look who's here. Aid is here.
Well, about his track video, it says, what was it? A track nightmare. Something track disaster TV or something he called it. And I wrote to him today. I was like, I have to do it in 3 sittings, mate. I have to watch in 3 sessions. It's too much.
Yeah, there you go. All right. Well, let's move on. What's the next question on the agenda?
Oh, my word.
The next one is...
Have a little look around.
Oh, here we go. What do you think is the biggest wasted release this year?
What, the biggest lemon?
The biggest lemon, yeah. Last year, I believe it was that pink Scalextric glitter Cobra. That was pretty terrible.
The snake eyes. No,
Yeah.
not snake eyes.
The snake eyes
I know
one,
the
the
one you
cobra.
mean.
Yeah, the one
It had a rough texture to it, didn't it?
Yeah. That one was
Yeah.
pretty like we should say not wasted, but I say not well received release. Do we have any of those this year? I don't think so.
We had some divisive cars.
Such as?
The 510 was divisive. Just because of people's skill.
I put that out of my mind. Was that this year? It was this year, wasn't it?
That was February.
Jesus.
I know.
I keep on, it's like, it's a year already?
Yeah, we've been doing this show nearly a year.
Actually, we have been doing it a year. I was like I was saying to myself, I was like, next show is our, we're going to be, next show, if you guys don't show up, you're going to see me and Pete in tuxes, by the way. So just give me a
award session.
That's right. Next show, we're all going to be prim and proper. We're dressed up, to the nines.
Bring champagne.
Yeah, and we might have a couple of celebrities join us, whatever.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Oh, that's the point, actually. We could have people come on to present the awards.
Yeah. We should be talking about that. But we'll talk about that in a minute. Let's keep on.
Yeah, we'll sort that out backstage, because also some people might be able to receive their awards as well.
There you go. I don't know what are we giving them.
Let's talk about
a lump of coal. There you go.
What was the biggest wasted release this year? Come on.
The pink tank car. What was that pink tank car Scalextric released? I know the big pink Cadillac that was almost. Huh?
Fab 1.
Yeah, the Fab 1. The Thunderbirds. Thunderbirds one. Yeah, the Thunderbirds car.
Go.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think there was any really besides the 510, which was very divisive. And kind of, I don't think there was anything
it's a hard question to quantize, because it's like, it's like smell and taste. Everyone's version is different. So whereas I might not have liked, and I'm just pulling it out of the air, right? It's just the first car I could think of. Can't think of one. Let's
the big windshield Cobra 427 from Scaley.
No, say.
Remember the green? There was a car that was supposed to be green.
Yeah. See, I like this.
Yeah.
But a guy locally goes, God, what is it? I won't tell you his exact words, but he didn't really like the colour scheme. He loves the Porsche. He's like, it should be black. What are you doing? I said, I didn't do it. It come like that, mate.
Yeah.
So it's difficult to say, because what I might thought was wasted, someone else might have thought was the best thing and bought 6 of them for the future.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, right? One man's food is another man's poison, right? So
it's not really it's what do you think, like personally, what's your wasted car? I think is probably a better question.
Yeah, so let me think about that, because technically, like, I've had a really bad experience with Revo Slot this year, so kind of put me in a bad situation with Revo Slot. So right now, I just don't look at Revo Slots. So that I would say has been like the 510 and then the GT1s right after. I had continuous problems with them just from a manufacturing perspective, and that kind of put me off of them for a bit. So that would be something for me this year, right?
Yeah.
How about you?
Well, I don't know if it was this year, but the Pioneer Camaro, just the little, the bit on the front axle that sticks up and you pop the wheel in. Yeah. Those bits snap real easy. They snap real easy. I just never got it to work. Whether I got a Duff one, I don't know. But I just never got it to work. So that's been my nemesis this year. Do you know what? I'm just trying to think. It's a difficult one. I'm really eclectic with my car taste, because when I see them, it's exciting, because I never was into motor racing through childhood or anything. So every time I see a car, it's new to me. Whereas you guys might have remembered it racing when it was racing, like Dave and Mick and some other guys. They've followed it all their lives, so they know that livery, that guy, then this, then that, and then the other. I'm like, wow, it's amazing. And they went, yeah, that was a lemon, that one. I didn't win anything.
There you go.
I'm like, yeah, but it's pretty.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I mean, but like, sometimes there's cars I pick up and I just don't like them. My daughter loves them. So you never know. It's just comes down to personal preference and what experience you have with the car, I think. So, many people on here would swear by, a certain car, and I might drive it and be like, oh, no, this is not for me, But that's exactly what it is. It's not for me. That's it.
behave
It's not.
yourself, Harold.
There you go. Police cars, been them all. Thanks, Harry. Yeah, cool. The 935, Rob De Leon likes it. I love the 935. I think there should be more of it. But there have been a lot of Porsche releases this year, I would say. Been an exorbitant amount of Porsche releases this year. A lot of them. So, might be time to look at other brands coming out. I'd love to see the Maserati supercar version of that in the slot car world. That'd be kind of cool. So yeah. All right, let's go on to the next question.
Just how many have we got? I've forgotten.
I think this is the last one. I just put out the 5 of them, I believe.
Perfect.
Has the growth in the hobby stagnated? So I believe this has been something that was brought up not only by the group, but in general across the board this past 2 weeks. Do you feel that the growth in the hobby stagnated? Have we seen the prime of the hobby? No. Okay.
No. I think growth comes with innovation.
Yeah.
And, new technology. So as we've got these like new things coming out, like we just had the Scalextric Hot Laps. Is it Hot Laps? It was Hot Laps, wasn't it? That is genius for plug and play lap timing. Absolutely perfect.
Right.
But then you've got Smart Race coming. Now, Smart Race, because of its technical prowess of weather, tyres, whatever else that I believe it does, might attract a new wave of people that are quite interested in having a look at that, but in that format.
Yeah. I think, Will...
Let me explain.
The question is slot cars going to become mainstream, I guess, would be more of the issue, right? It will never be. It will always be this niche hobby. I believe, just the way that you are, that it's a niche hobby. It will always have its following. It will never die. But I don't know if it's going to become mainstream ever. Are we going to replace a video game? Hell no, I don't think so. Are we going to be as robust as the RC world? I don't know, because there's more to the RC world in terms of freedom of where to put your RC, whereas with the slot car track, you're always limited by space and size and how to lay out a track. So the freedom of an RC will always win over a slot car, because you can take your RC car anywhere you want, right, and go with it. So there's always going to be these restrictions. So I believe it's never die. I think it's had a resurgence since the COVID era because of everything that happened. And I think the resurgence has done great justice to the hobby in terms of bringing it more into modern communication era, like in YouTube, and there's all this digital content that's coming out, and more people are getting more involved in digital content. Because I can say one thing, from the moment I started YouTube to now, there's tons more channels and there's tons more media to consume, and it just keeps on getting better and better, and there's better and better information coming out. So I think, and good on everyone who has jumped on that digital media wagon, because Magnetic Racing is doing a great job with releasing all their new releases and letting us know about them and putting it out on YouTube. Like we have all that coming out, right? And that never happened before, Over the last year, I've seen a lot more of that happen. A lot more people coming out and actually talking more about what they're doing for the hobby. And I think that's a great thing.
And also, the different varieties of media delivery that you can have is bringing more people in. For instance, Rob Sale, 3 rooms racing. They do lots of shorts and some videos. Slot R does videos, posts some shorts. I do live streams, videos and shorts, you see. So different people use different styles of recording to share their hobbies. So I think that appeal has actually grown, has given us more exposure to more people, especially with new platforms starting, like Threads the other year, like Blue Cries this year, and stuff. So you got more exposure to different demographics. And you know how algorithms work. They chuck in the odd random thing into your feed to see if you'll bite on it and stuff. And, damn right, I always click when I see this guy grappling a chainsaw halfway up this massive tree. And you're thinking, oh, hell no, he's going to cut himself in half. Yeah, it's like, that guy shouldn't be up that tree with that chainsaw, but I've got to watch this.
Yeah.
Not slot cars, but that's what the algorithm does. So if there's more of us, like you just said, doing content and good content, it is good content, everyone, nice one. There's more opportunity for it to be shown to other people and interact people, whether it's a childhood reminiscence or whether it's, well, I didn't know they could do digital. Like I was selling one of my tile cutters to a guy Tuesday night, and he come in and saw the track. He's like, wow. And I was explaining to him and showing him doing a lane change. He's like, this is blowing my mind right now. You changing lane? So he's like, I've got kids. I might get them one of these for Christmas.
Yeah, exactly. That's and then that brings us to another point. There was a recent post by, I believe, MP, where he showed like the skids of stuff in Costco, and then we had a post inside our little members group where there's a pallet of track being delivered to wherever it was going. It means that we're starting to see a little bit more mainstream of the toy part of the hobby show up, right? Like in Costco, to have a whole display of Carrera Go, is a big thing in North America. So does it mean that it's in the 60s heyday? No, because in the 60s there wasn't as much competition as I think it is today for recreational stuff, right? When you think about it, like, in the 60s we didn't have video games to compete against. We didn't have a lot of other extracurricular activities. Yeah. So when you were in your home in the evening and there's nothing to do, the slot car was the way to, was a distraction, right? And it was a way to get away from that. So I believe that, can we have the same impact? No, I don't think so. But I think we can still have an impact, just, in a different way.
Good point. And like I was saying about a variety of media delivery that gets more people to see it, when you actually come down to whatever store or website to buy it, be it for your kid, be it for yourself, be it for a relative, there's more choice now. Whereas it used to be those circular, the classic track, basically. That was it. That's what you got. That was Scalextric. Whereas now you've got Scalextric Micro.
Yeah.
And then you've got Carrera, and you've got Carrera Go.
Yeah, the 143rd, the smaller ones. The reason, let's be honest, when you buy the smaller cars and the smaller tracks, you can get more bang for buck, right? That's the bottom line. Like, there's a reason, Massimo put up that $100 Canadian track, and the amount of track you got for that $100 was amazing. What you could do with it. And I think that's the way it will be introduced to the world, more than the 132nd, which, as a hobbyist, as a purist, or whatever you want to call yourselves, the 132nd is the sweet spot. 124 is growing, and as it grows, it will become more and more. As we get older, 124 makes sense because you just want them a bit slower. But the sweet spot is, to introduce it to the mainstream. The 143rd and the little micros, they make sense because of the footprint. Once again, it comes down to footprint. how much track and how much excitement can I put in a small space? I mean, that's at the end of the day what everybody wants, right? So
Yeah.
should be interesting.
Yeah. Let's see what people are saying in the chat.
So
We've
we
been chatting
have.
away.
All right, let's see. Pat says he likes the new NSRs that he got. So the one that SC Hub brought to his attention, he loves it. And Slaka Waman agrees that is best bang for buck. Do you like NSRs? Do you own a bunch of them, Pete?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like NSRs. I think they're really good. They're too powerful a car to drive properly on my home track. They go around it all right, that's fine. But when you drive one, you really feel the power in the car. You can feel like it wants to let rip. It's a beast. And just because of the components they use, they're based of a race spec with a motor pod, normally metal gears and pinions, proper tires, aluminium wheels, which are screwed on, not popped on. It's a completely different car to drive. So yeah, I really like them. Yeah.
Nice.
And also, when Marty was at some race recently, he had Andrea Novello do some technical tips for his pal while he was filming it, and Andrea didn't need to do it. He was a lovely fella and give him the time of day. So yeah, credit to NSR, and they do good cars as well as being nice guys.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Gary Kirby says
nominate him in the awards.
Oh, we'll get to that. Gary Kirby says he's pre-ordered the Lola NSR, and he follows up that with, what color is everyone pre-ordering? There you go. So yeah. I haven't looked into the NSR cars in a while.
I don't trust myself on their website. Not 2 weeks to Christmas, I don't.
Yeah, Christmas. Yeah, it is 2 weeks to Christmas.
It's on Boxing Day in 2 weeks.
I know. It's the awards show, by the way. Yeah. Be interesting to ask a survey those attending the UK Slot Car Fest next year how many watch YouTube channels. Good idea, Carl. I'll leave it up to Pete to set that up.
Okay, we'll have a roving patrol. Ruben, if you're watching this back, brother, we've got a task.
It's difficult to make the same slot car going around the same track interesting. I need to try something new with my content. I felt the same way actually, DeLeon, until recently, and then I decided I'm doing this to catalog my car, and if I can tell more about, I think the personality of you as it pertains to why you chose that car is more important than just showing the car going around the track. That's my opinion, DeLeon. So there you go. All right, let's go on.
Hang on, it's about opinion though, Rob. So you could have the same track, a bit like GRL, that you could have the same track as 3 other people that make content about that car on that track, but you'll all deliver it differently, and you'll all know something and say something about the car or the way it drives that the other guy doesn't know or didn't think of. So however you do it, it might be the same. And let's face it, this is one of the things about growth in the hobby, is some people feel like we regurgitate the same subjects all the time. Well, we do. It's a small hobby with a limited amount of things available to do, tweak, or do. So yeah, over a year or 2 years, you find yourself coming back to the same conversation. But 2 years on, you have more skin in the game and more experience. So you are able to deliver it slightly different from the last time. So even though it's the same thing, or you're going around in the same circle, it's what you're talking about that I'm actively listening to. It's, because I kind of trust your judgment on things. So I'm like listening to see what you think of it, and then making up a mind based on, I know this guy does a review. Actually, I can feel what he's feeling as he's driving, because I've got a car after he reviewed it and I felt the same. So he's a trusted review. So I never worry about just feeling like it's the same track or the same thing. It's always going to be a different feeling and experience driving that car. and it's the way you tell it is the way I want to listen to it. So I'd keep it going.
Pete, you're such a genius. You should talk all the time.
Why?
I'm going to stop talking now. Hey, Chris, how are you? Thanks for being here. Love that you're here. Thanks a lot, man. All right, should we continue? Here we go. What's next on the agenda?
Yeah.
Well, here it is. All right, Pete, I'll let you take this one. This is on you.
Yeah. So I think, right. So we're in, full transparency. Rob Sales suggested something like this last year. And I was like, nah, I don't really know where to begin. And what it kind of, where I didn't know to begin was where we would get the nominations from, because it all revolves around the people that watch these shows, who follow the social media channels predominantly, and word of mouth. Is you guys pick the people you want in these categories, and then as of the end of the weekend, we send out links and stuff where you can actually go and nominate for the people, go and vote for the people that have been nominated to win. So at the moment, we're peddling for nominations, and thank you ever so much for everyone that's got them in. I won't say who's got them in, because, they've emailed me, so it might have been in confidence, so I don't blow the lid on something. But there's been quite a few. There's been quite a few indeed, which is complimenting. Thank you ever so much. You guys are involved. And this is what we couldn't have done last year, because I don't think the group of, or the circle of friends, or the reach would have been big enough. We'd have had maybe like 2 nominations in 4 categories.
Yeah.
Whereas now we've actually got a credible amount of nominations in each category, and people are actually, there's more votes. If you vote the way you've nominated, there will be winners. It won't be one of everything. There's people that voted maybe NSR as the best car. There might have been 5 of them or 10 of them by the time we get there. So it will be quite a good competition. And we're just doing it for fun. We don't speak for the hobby. This is just a collective of you guys and us sort of organising it. I think it's going to be fun. Well, no,
100%.
It is going to be fun because we're doing it.
Us bunch of misfits are doing it.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Shenanigans.
We are shenanigans. So it doesn't matter. So yeah, here we go. The category, the show is December 26th. The Oscars will be on December 26th. I believe the nominations for polling will end the end of this week, if I'm not mistaken, Pete.
Yep. Sunday night.
So Sunday night is the end of polling, and then we will release the results of the polling, and then we'll start the voting for best of. And the best of categories are best car from this year.
Yeah.
Best scenery item or scenery you have seen, could be on someone's track this year.
Yeah.
Best race event, global, local, doesn't matter. Best race event that you feel needs to be nominated. Best lockout club that you want to nominate. Best controller. Best lock car store.
Yeah.
Best figure supplier. This one is very lopsided at the moment. So if you got any figure supplier outside of Bleep, send it to us.
There's 4 of them been nominated.
Really? There's 4 now. Oh, the list you sent me had only 1. I was like, this one's gonna be a hard one to fill because I can't think past the first one. But anyway, best lockout brand. This one is hotly contested. So
Big
this
category.
this will be a very strong category. Best Swift slots build 2024. We had to throw this in there because he's a genius and he does genius things. So and the most iconic contribution. Sorry?
Yeah. I think we've got 3 or 4 on the Swift slots nominations.
Yeah.
There's definitely 3, maybe 4. But yeah, and then iconic contribution.
Yeah, so this is iconic contribution from a YouTube channel or from someone personal to you or whatever it is. Whatever you guys want to nominate for iconic contribution, we will take in the nominations and then we'll vote on it as a group. So there you go.
Yeah. So don't worry if you haven't nominated or you haven't thought about what you could nominate, because from Sunday, there'll be a web page available where you can go on and you can just vote for the people in the categories that you think should win that award. So if you've not had the time to nominate, and thank you ever so much for all those guys that have smashed it. Thank you very much. Don't panic. You can still be involved. You can still have your say, because looking through who's been nominated in each of the categories, it's quite broad and quite wide. So I think it will cater to people that might not have got their nominations in anyway, but they'll still have who they wanted to vote for there to vote for.
Yeah, 100%. So it is very open. This is not like something that we're doing in secret. This is all open. So,
Yeah.
if you need to get your voice heard, just come on and let us know. Pete's put his email here. You can reach out to him. You can reach out through me in the comments, or anyway. If you can't reach any of us, go on Discord with Joe and the boys and reach out through that. Joe will let us know for sure. So Joe is like an extension of us nowadays. So just feel that way.
I need more.
Joe says he's sending his email tonight. Oh, I feel sorry for you, Pete. It's gonna be a long-winded one. There you go.
I need some wheat Renee.
Don't forget the best YouTube channel in the Baltics category. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Harry. We need to...
What? Unbelievable. I'm like thinking, God, this chat ain't moving that much.
Yeah.
I have to scroll down. That's why. It's about like 5 scroll rolls.
Yeah. It's not my
I've
fault.
missed everything.
Oh, my God.
I ain't going back on it.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else you want to say about this, Pete?
Oh, yeah. We forgot Harry mentioned about he's got category best YouTube channel in the Baltics. Be careful, mate, because you'll probably find there's another several that we don't know about come out of the woodwork from the back of the room.
There you go. Oh, come on. Get out of here. What is this? Wild Man Raoul is my hero. Get out of here.
There you go.
Don't start with that.
You're making blush.
Oh, here you go. Harry, the best Baltic channel is Jim from accounting. There you go.
Yeah, see, Pat's got it official. He Googled it. That's where he's been for 10 seconds, Googling it. Yep, there isn't one, Harry.
There you go. All right.
Yeah, I'm excited for this. This is going to be good fun. Seriously.
Yeah, it is going to be fun.
And if it's over in 10 minutes, we'll just sit and drink on screen with you guys for an hour.
We'll have eggnog. There you go. Hey, we're going to be in suits. It's the first. I'm going to wear a suit and a tie for this one. You made me get a tux for this.
Yeah, I've got a tux coming in.
Just proper, from the top up. The bottom will be all my underpants. There you go.
I'm not elaborating on that.
There you go. Come on, Pete. We shared a room. Pete. There you go.
Shenanigans.
Oh, yeah, Joe. This is true. I'm the only guy who can compliment and insult you at the same sentence. Yes. 100%.
Yeah.
After the grief you gave me about your logo yesterday, that's what you get.
He ain't even hearing they're off on the rampage.
All right. Should we move on? Be good.
Special guests ahoy for that one.
Yeah, we got to figure that out.
Let's get into it.
Yeah.
What we got?
All right. Before we start, obviously, we got a shameless plug. Plug a shame. Shame of plug. Whatever it is. A merch shop is open. Don't forget. We got Mac fans and hey, have you seen the new Mac fans showcases for your cars? Like your little slot car display cases? Did you see that? No. Oh man, they're brilliant. I was putting an email into Doug and I put an email into Doug and Ian. I said, how much does it cost for 400 of these? That should keep them busy for a while. Like 400. I need a grid. You know, and a grid wall. This is what I need.
Do you do modular set?
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
Brilliant.
Janu has challenged us to a race. Hi, roll is Janu. Next year's Slot Car Festival, a race with you, Pete, and me. There you go.
Yeah. I'd watch him. He'll take your money, Rahul. Janu is quick.
Yeah. Between him and Ruben, I'll be broke. There you go.
Oh well, Ruben. Well, yeah, because he's quick. Ruben is naturally quick.
Yeah.
But he's a hustler as well.
He is.
He's got skill.
Yeah. All right. So here we go. New cars, ahoy. So this is from Pendle Slot. You got the two new. Well, this is one of my favorite cars from Revo Slot. So as much as I jump on Revo Slot, this Alfa Romeo, is one of my favorite cars from Revo Slot. So, and the Jägermeister delivery is so nice. So, yeah. So
I'm going Top Con.
Which one?
Top Con, middle one.
Top
middle
Con?
one. Yeah.
All right.
I'm tempted. It's BRM in January.
Yeah, but this is not. Well, this is 132nd, dude.
What? No, it's
132nd.
not. Oh, it's Revo Slot, isn't it?
It's Revo Slot, brother.
I'll possibly have the Avant Slot Toyotas.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're looking good. I thought that was BRM. It's gone downhill from here.
It's gone downhill. He went straight from.
I haven't got any Avant slots.
I haven't got any Avant slots actually.
I saw Slotard Mitzi, and that was nice.
Yeah.
But I haven't got any Avant slots.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get on to Steve. Right.
Well, you can get it straight from
Steve. Right.
Yeah,
Staffs.
Staffs. Yeah, exactly. So go ahead. Come on, get one.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. This is my category. This is what I like.
Oh, Janu's baiting you now. He's saying he's very fast slot car racing king.
I have no doubt. I'm very slow and very useless at the slot car racing.
Book your tickets now for May.
I am.
Just book them up now.
I'm coming. I'll do my best to come, Pete. You know that.
Yeah. Well, no pressure because, if you can, you can.
Yeah.
But you got a race. There's already a race. Gauntlets down. Janu's in the house.
Yeah. Maybe I'll bring Joe along with me. Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah, he can race Janu and we can film it.
That would be hilarious. Anyway. Yeah.
That's it. We can throw I don't know, bits of crisps on the track and stuff, or chips as you call them over there on the track.
There you go. Yeah.
Proper rally. Oh, hello. Talking of rally.
Yeah, hello.
Ooh. All SCX.
All SCX. I love SCX for this. To which one?
I'm probably gonna go. I'm gonna go Hyundai.
Really? I like the Toyota Yaris.
Yeah.
Yaris for me.
Kind of like the Yaris, but my late, bless her, rest in peace, mother-in-law used to drive one. So when you've been in the car and she's driven that, I won't speak ill of someone who's gone, but she could drive that thing, man. She's like a weapon. And she was crazy Serbian lady as well. So it's like, you might not have understood the full sentence, but you knew the guy in the other car was getting double barrels.
Of course, Harry likes the Fiat Arbath. So there you go. He likes these big boxy cars, doesn't he? There you go, Harry. At least he likes something. That's all I gotta say. Every time we do a slideshow, if Harry likes something, I'm always happy. I don't know why. Because most of the time it's just these sick emojis that come out all the time. In fact, I should stick a sick emoji somewhere here because that's what I'm constantly seeing from Harry all the time. Yeah. All right. Well, what's next? Oh, check this out. So the Carrera Digital 124 Audi.
Hello.
Valentino Rossi came out, and it's sold out on Pendle, by the way. So good luck getting it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
a 1 in 24th in that from Carrera.
Yeah.
I'll pick
now
one up.
I have to look for it somewhere else.
Where's Roger Barker's number?
Yeah, I'm gonna need to find one of these in 124 from somewhere else. I do like the Scale Auto NSX though. It's really nice too, and those are nice driving cars too. So,
hey Shane, how you doing?
Shane's here. Yeah, Slugger Hub. Wait, what's up, Shane?
Yeah,
how are you?
Yeah.
I saw him earlier. I should have brought him up on screen. I made a mistake, but anyway, we love you, Shane.
Yeah, man.
There you go. All right.
I'll tell you who might get one of these for you. Nico, Oida boy. He's right close to Carrera, isn't he? He's in the next village.
Yeah, then you know what it will cost him to ship it here. One arm and a leg.
No. Just meet up and do a deal at the UK Slot Festival in May.
All right, Nico, you're on the case. Come on.
The likelihood is we're going to be living together again, so...
Most likely, 100%. Yeah.
Amazing. I think I would take definitely the Rossi. What am I talking about? Why is it even a question?
100%.
And only because, did you see Tony Tibbs's one that he did?
Yeah, well, that was a long time ago too, right? Like Tibbsy did his quite some time ago, and it still holds out. Like it's still one of a really, really sweet looking car that he did. So
incredible.
Yeah. All right.
He's good.
What's next? Here's the other Valentino Rossi. This is from Great Traditions. This is the BMW. And I did get me one of these, thankfully. It's also 124 scale. So I'm happy I got this one. And then there's these two beautiful Porsches. Now, they both look so good. But they're from Fly. But
I'll go black.
Pretty sweet.
Street
black. See, that one reminds me of that Slaka guy's Porsche that I got from him.
Oh, his little Bauer.
Yeah, the little Bauer. It almost looks identical. And for a second, when I first saw this, I thought, is that Slaka guy's Bauer? And then I realized, no, it's not. It looks very similar.
No,
but
I think
both of them
all, Did he sell them all? I think he sold them all.
I believe so. I have one of them. But I do like the blue and orange one too. It looks striking. It looks really nice. Yeah.
Okay, that would be my second choice. If it's any constellation.
Harry says, "Can't get Rossi, Krusty the Clown car." There you go. Thanks a lot, Harry.
Okay. Let's stick that down for cars to be made, yeah?
Yeah.
It needs to be a go-kart.
Yeah. Deleon says he needs to get an R8 in his collection. He still hasn't got one, so there you go. The black 911, end of story. There you go.
Yeah.
I need that BMW. Yeah, Great Traditions has them in stock. Gary, go get them.
Rossi in that livery, but 1 in 32, says Joe.
The 1 in 32s, I think they haven't announced them, but probably next year, Joe, because normally when Carrera releases the 124 this year, then they release the 1 in 32nds next year. So should see it next year. Cool.
I just missed this one here by Chris Patskolski. Hey, Chris, how you doing, mate? Nice to have you in. Excellent scenery as well. His wife drives a Yaris, and it doesn't look like this one. It was on the previous slide, but yeah, going back to the mother-in-law.
You mean this Yaris?
Yeah, they're on the red and black one.
Yeah.
And white.
Yeah.
Fabulous. Definitely nice selection of motors this fortnight. And
Joe is trying to do a futile attempt at convincing Harry to like something he doesn't like. This is going to be hilarious.
Did you see? I'd asked Sean, the owner of Pendle Slot Racing, at the Winter Market, what his favourite release out of the 1,000 cars that's been released this year's were. He's like, his answers were, "Oh wow." I was like, what's your in your own personal opinion, your choice? Really laid it on it. He's got to choose it.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh wow.
Wow.
Yeah, because he loves slot cars. That's the beauty about Sean, who runs Pendle.
Yeah.
He loves it as much as everyone else. So he can't. It's like picking your kids. You can't pick your favorite.
Yeah. Oh, can you? Anyway, let's keep on going. Oh no, here we are. We are at that junction. we are at this juncture where we start with our disclaimer. The opinions and the opinions that are voiced right now are our own and nothing but our own. Should you feel butt hurt, butt scratched, or anything in between, please don't bring it back to us. Yeah, because these are our opinions. So there you go.
Yes.
Did I do a good job there, Pete?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
there
it.
You go.
That's it. He speaks for me.
There you go. All right, we're going to start with our first light. And this one is a doozy. It's a big red light to these bastards. Sorry. Fuck, man. Let me tell you something. Pat, you're in this chat right now. Pat, I made a package for you, Pat. I printed some shirts. I got everything ready. I put it all together. Went down to the Canada Post. They're on strike, unfortunately, so I can't ship anything out. So I go to the next best thing, which is the UPS store. Walk in there, and I'm like, I have a package going to Australia.
I saw him coming.
And and I was like, the cost of goods here, maybe $150 maximum. Do you know what the price for shipping was to Australia?
Let me have a guess. Was it
it
about 150 Canadian?
Keep on going up.
I know what it is.
You can keep on going
Maybe
because
220.
Keep on going. It's stupid.
What do I need to do? Show a car and say put the numbers in the chat.
It is dumb.
350.
It is dumb. The cost to ship to Australia for $100 package with a signature is $479. Without a signature, it's $400.
Wow.
They wonder why we can't do e-commerce in Canada. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That is shocking.
So,
and
Pat,
got no
your package will get there. I just got to figure out if I'm going to fly it over myself or not. So, but I'll get it there, buddy. Sorry about that. But big red light to these people. I don't know. It's terrible. It's difficult, but anyway. Canada Post right outside my work. They have a fire going and built a small shed for warmth and a TV. They have to come to work to still get paid, but not obligated to work. Fucking ridiculous. There you go. It's amazing. It's amazing what they get away
on
with.
The picket line.
Can you blame it on Trudeau? I don't know who to blame it on, DeLeon, but they deserve the red light. I'm not taking the red light away. That's it. Anyway, so there's a red light for today.
Can you smuggle it into the US?
I don't know what I can do. What I can do is probably hop on a plane and just fly it down, I guess. I don't know. Or maybe just buy a plane ticket for it on the way down. It'd be, I don't know. It's crazy. It's nuts.
Do you know, like, you're on the world like this, right? So you got, I don't know, America here and the rest of the world there. Why don't you go that way to Australia? It's just round the corner then.
I understand what you're saying, and logistically, I can't understand why. Well, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, it's fine. I just have to give the red light. We'll move on now to something a bit more bright and positive.
Really, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. This is our venting spice. Next
has yet to say
anything. Look at this guy. This guy, that's a big green light. My Christmas elf of the year. There you go. Elf on the shelf. No, it's Slot R.
He's actually on my list of things to remember. The Slot R's Xmas get up.
Yeah, there you go. Him and his beautiful voice that is accompanied now with classic Christmas sweaters and his black Santa hat and his coffee connoisseur ways are brightening my days, actually. So there you go. Thank you, Slot R.
Do you know what's going to be really endearing to watch, everyone? Is obviously, you know, that Rowan is just turned 1 year of age. So he doesn't get Christmas yet.
Yeah.
So next year, he probably won't get Christmas again because he's 2.
Yeah.
But on the year after, he's going to know what the hell Christmas is about. And Slot R he can't be getting away with wearing that hat and ruining Christmas for Rowan. I think it's going to be so endearing to watch Slot R go from being like this now to really loving what Christmas is about, because he's going to see it through the prism of his son. So everyone, mark my words.
Do you think he's going to change?
Yeah, I reckon he's going to get on board.
I want to put money on this. I want to put money on this.
5 years, he's going to be Wild Man 2.0 with the love of Christmas.
I want to put my money on this. I don't think Slaughter will change that way.
No, I do. I think he's gonna melt. He's gonna melt.
We'll see. Anyway, at least his jokes didn't get worse. Or did they?
No, he won't take ownership of those jokes.
Yeah,
he's not got agency on them jokes. They're Mrs. Slaughter's.
That's right. Mrs. Slaughter's. It's a better production though this year.
Yeah, but ultimately, thank you very much, Dave, for giving us a laugh a day.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, really good.
And last but not least is this famous group of friends.
Yeah.
So this is the kind of thing that you will see when you join the inner circle of trust. Like I said, they do have a wonderful way of banter. So this is one of the posts that we had to enjoy of late.
It's 98% slot car and bromance, and 2% things like this sneak in, which is good. It's good for if you're having a laugh.
Yeah.
Your whole demeanor is welcoming. So yeah, have a laugh, man.
Well, I'm going to say something here. I belong to this group, and this group always, whenever I have like a hard day or I'm going through something, I'll post in this group, and there's always good Samaritans like Rob and Daz and everyone that wishes you aid.
Yeah.
There's so much love in this group,
Mark, and on.
Yeah, it just keeps on going. I can't thank this group enough for being a part of my life. So here we go. They get a big green light. Whenever we have anything that's going on and we want to just share it, this is where we do it. So if you want to be a part of the group, definitely join up. But
if something's happened in the hobby, because literally your phone will just go like electric, and you're like, I'm like, oh my god, who said something on screen? What's happened? Has someone done something online, or has there been a big release, or has something major happened?
There's a Newswatch group. Like this is like a Newswatch group. As soon as something happens, like triggers. It's hilarious. Yeah.
Yeah. I laugh, but no, thank you ever so much, guys. You make the group what it is. The same like these chat shows, like these, or my entertainment shows, or whoever's doing what. It's the people that support it that ultimately make it. We're doing it because we love doing what we do, but you guys make it 100 times better.
100%. So yeah, big on the group. Thanks a lot, guys.
Hey, DT.
Yeah, man. And that brings us to the end of our show.
DT got in and we're about 5 minutes from the end. Sorry, DT.
Sorry, buddy.
Yeah.
Anyway, so 2 weeks from now, we're going to be dressed up in tux and we're going to be doing an award show. It's going to be It's going to be a different feel. It is on Boxing Day, so many of us might be inebriated or getting over inebriation. So,
but you got to vote when it comes out. Monday, voting is open.
There you go. So that was it for us today. I don't know what else we got to talk about, Pete.
Yeah. No, not a great deal. Not a great deal. So where are we? Thursday. What are you guys up to for the weekend before we get out of here? Any slot car action going on? Races, events, anything that we're not missing that we can put in the chat for everyone to see there's something going on? So I often do on Sundays. I'm like, just quick pile it in the chat. What's happening today? So you get like last weekend, you have Mr. D's doing slot drag racing down on the border of Essex. You've got The Disca guys doing a digital endurance WEC race at Rockingham. That was a mega track. And then you've got such and such happening over there, a swap meet maybe. So there's lots of facets around to do. If you're watching this back and still got something going on this weekend, put it in the comments for us. And ultimately, while you're watching this, if you're still enjoying what you're watching, hit the like for us just before you leave. That'd be most appreciated.
Yeah, and before we sign off, I want to wish everyone a very, very, very Merry Christmas. We won't be seeing each other before that. I hope you have a blessed holiday. I hope you have a time to spend it with people that matter the most to you. And yeah, we wish you all the best from Shenanigans. From us, from me, myself, Pete. Yeah, a warm and hearty Christmas to all of you. And we'll see you on the day after. Much love. There you go. Take care, guys. Have fun. Till next time. Talk to you later.
See you later.
Peace.
Take care, guys.